morning, everyone. In this video, I am Sholahudin from the E20B class of Nusa Putra University. Gonna present to you about my scientific paper. So I will show my paper to the screen. Excuse me. Yes, my scientific paper entitled Pedaling for Power Generation, one of the home power generations. Abstract. Bicycle was the common vehicle in villages or cities. It could be used for daily transportation or just for hobby. Small powered lighting device could be charged using dynamo. This principle could be extended to power mobiles, laptops, and many others since we use the higher power rate of the generator, usually called alternator. The generated power could be either used in the same vehicle or can be stored in a battery for powering other devices. Besides the power generation, riding the pedal generator also could be calorie-burning activity. Belong to this belong to this pandemic era, doing activity in home could be a priority. Everybody needs to being protected in many ways. This paper would show us how to mix the cycling hobby, power generation, and doing exercise activity from home. So we could do them. We could do them in the same time. Next, for the introduction section. Cycling is one of the most popular hobby in the world. Excuse me. Cycling is one of the most popular hobby in the world. In 1871, Zénobie Théophile Rémy invented the first industrial generator or dynamo. Because of that, the ancient bicycle came with the dynamo attached on its tires. It could be found in many museums, including in Indonesia. Indonesia is a bird country and also still being upgraded and developed year by year. In this huge country, there is only one company which handles the electricity distribution. It is called as PTPLN or Perusahaan Listrik Negara. Also, as long as the development to reach their company target, the problem about power outage in some place could not be avoided. The coronavirus pandemic in Indonesia is now in high trend. Though several months ago, it is downtrend. It is a big challenge for this country to control the people mobilization. Although the campaign about better from home has been released since last year, but the controlling of people still beginning from us. Doing everything from home need more energy consumption, including electricity. Meanwhile, the power outage problem from PLN was unpredictable. The backup power was necessary in that case, and usually the electricity stores in a small battery. The electricity could be generated called as power generation. The dynamo, or a small generator, commonly used for mini power generation, including the pedal generator. The pedal rotated the pulley. The pedal rotated the pulley through belt, and the rotor of alternator follows that rotation. The generated power comes out from the output cable. We're going to the next section, methods and materials. The simple principle, sorry. The simple principle of pedal generator made it broadly used. But how do we ensure it will be powerful and workful? Also, what things do we need to build the most effective pedal generator? The things that what we need to build a pedal generator are a small generator, a pulley, and then a belt, and then a bike stand, and also the bike, and also the battery, and the last one is charge controller. When looking over fractional horsepower, DC permanent magnet, or PM motors, one will notice that there are many flavors of them. Voltage ratings vary from 12 volt to 180 volts DC. Current ratings also vary quite a bit. Here are some key points to consider when trying to select the best voltage or current or horsepower ratings for DC-PM to be used on our DIY pedal power bicycle generator. A. Operating voltage. We must decide what the desired output voltage from our bike generator should be. Let's assume let's assume we are going to have it run in the region of 12 volts DC. B. Max power output. Maximum power output level, nominal power output level. The next parameter to determine is the desired maximum sustainable power output from our pedal power bike generator. Typically, an adult in great shape can peak at 300 to 400 watts in short sprints or bursts of speed. Also, for a long 60-minute bike ride, a person in a great shape and can average 100 to 150 watts of power. So in this case, the maximum power would be 400 watts and the nominal operating power would be 150 watts. C. Calculate the max and nominal current ratings. Once we have decided on the voltage and wattage of our bike generator systems, we can now calculate the current requirements of our DC PM motor or generator. Consider the formula for watts. Volts x amps is watts. Watts divided by volts is amps. So, using the assumptions from above, maximum current is 33.3 amps. Nominal operating current is 12.2 amps. D. The voltage rating. Assume we are choosing between two DC permanent magnet motors on marketplace that we have determined will handle enough armature current to give us 150 watts of pedal power energy with the following ratings. Motor A, voltage 180 DC, amperes 4.5, horsepower 1 per 5, cost 1,300,000 rupiah. Armature resistance 40 ohms. Motor B, voltage 12 DC, amperes 14, horsepower 1 per 5, cost 1,350,000 rupiah. Armature resistance 0.85 ohms. The next section is result. This is the result of the scientific experiment. The load is varied from 0 to 150 watts. PM motor generator voltage versus wattage load. Figure 2. Example of how a 180 volt and 12 volt DCPM motor can generate voltage when used as a generator. Figure 3. The wattage comparison between 180 volt and 12 volt. And figure 4. The final build of pedal generator. So like this. The next section, discussion. There are various types of small motor used as generator. We can choose any kind of generator, but we have to considerable that every types of generator has different loads to pedal. A common misconception is that we have to buy a PM motor rated for the same voltage that we want to operate it. This is false. Conclusion. So, the best choice for pedal generator is in what we choose. The operating voltage of our generator systems, the average power we will be putting out of our bicycle generator, and how many revolutions per minute or RPMs we can spin the PM motor generator at, the resistance of the armature inside the motor. That's for the conclusion. And this reference is like this. I use the format of APA format for book and for website. Alright, that's all from me. I think my paper is not isn't good enough. So I'm waiting for everyone's suggestions to make my paper better in the future, to make me encourage to write better scientific paper in a good format and in very nice look. I think that's all enough. Thanks for watching my video. See you in the next time. I am Sholahudin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.